Okay, viewers, and welcome. Oh, hold on. Are we getting mic? We're not getting mic audio. Where? No... Yes, we are. We are getting mic. Okay, sorry about that. Just making sure. I think that. Yeah, there we go. I had my OBS streaming service in a position where I couldn't see the mic audio, but now I can see it, and we're good. I am starting Minecraft, so we can go ahead and have another episode today. Thanks for everybody who has tuned in and watched. Today's episode is going to be extremely short. This is going to be a short. I've had way too long of episodes in this series, and frankly, if you were to tune in for the first 10 minutes and like get bored and leave, I wouldn't blame you, because I have lacked focus in some of my episodes, and so I'm going to try really hard this time to maintain a little bit better focus as the game loads here. We are going to be doing a couple things today. First of all, I did add a couple mods. I added the block craftery mod as well as custom NPCs, which will allow me to do a little bit more customization of certain builds if I get to a certain point where I think I need that. The truth is I may not even use the block craftery mod, which is basically the successor to the carpentry blocks mod. Okay, so let me just show you where we are currently at. Okay, here we are on our little peninsula. A lot of work since last episode. I've been playing with mine colonies a lot. And so basically got two districts of the town. We've got this side, east side, which is, I'm going to kind of consider to be the more secure side over here, like the more defended side. And then we have like the more town area where people are going to live. Now, I thought that when I built this town hall, it was going to recenter the town at the town hall. Turns out it didn't. One of two things either happened when I built this building. Either the center of town remained here, which means that I have a radius of about this far, maybe something more like that, so I could be building like around this lake and shit, which I might try just to kind of see if that works. So if we can build that big of a town, that'd be awesome. Or it means that the center of gravity is something more like here. Maybe it like split the difference between the supply camp and the town hall, which would mean that I'd still have a pretty, pretty decent range of areas that I could build that haven't been built yet. So either way, I've got a ton of land to build on. And let me just show you. Oop, we're at nighttime. Once we get to daytime, I'm gonna show you the buildings. Now this building here is the medieval dark oak variant of a citizen hut, and it's awesome. I really like this building. In fact, well, the game kind of recognizes that dark oak goes really well with terracotta for the most part, which is why they put dark oak in their mine shafts for terracotta builds. In mesas, I mean. And so, I really like that, even though it's a little bit, different than our terracotta houses that we've been building. I really like that one. I think I might try to integrate more dark oak medieval, maybe as my secondary theme. This is the lumberjack. Now this got upgraded. You wouldn't necessarily be able to tell by looking at it. It does have these little guys on the side now. But anyway, he's just going to town. I gave him an iron axe. Now that he's upgraded to level, is it 2? Is that considered? Yeah, level 2. He gets to use an iron axe rather than just a stone axe. I died and I lost my good sword, and so once I get a good level again, I kept dying because I went on this massive expedition underground, and I kept dying down there, and so I lost my sword and I lost my helmet, which is a weird combo. I think what happened is that I don't know if they were. I think my gravestone mod basically activated, but then got immediately blown up by a creeper or something like that, or possibly the sword was blown up by the creeper on the way to being destroyed. I'm not really sure which. Anyway, I did retain my axe, which I've renamed Pickman, efficiency 2, unbreaking 2. Very good, like, beginner's, like, diamond axe, actually. I found melon seeds in a mine shaft. Let me show you where I've been. Way over here, there's actually two mine shaft areas. Let me see if I can... Yeah, you can't really... can I... How do I do this? Okay, actually, yeah, here, perfect. So there's really two mine shafts over here. Here's one, and then here's the other system, which actually... okay, that crashed the game, so I probably better not do that. We're gonna have to reload. That's fine. That's fine. Um, just a little bug. You know, the game was trying to load vertical chunks, and it just didn't. It didn't like what I was doing, and that's fine. But let me just finish explaining while we reload. Um, and by the way, I haven't really had that many crashes, so that's kind of a rare thing, but it's okay. So one thing that I've been doing is I've been going to those mine shafts and getting resources. Main resources we get in mine shafts, specifically, well, in general, are the treasure chests there, which include things like seeds and activator rails and stuff like that. And so what we want to do is we want to, um, well, and what else did I get in the mine? Oh, I found spider spawners, of course, and I actually found a zombie dungeon, which had a pretty marginal loot chest in it. Found a ton of ore, so gold and stuff like that. Gold is very prevalent in Mesa mine shafts. I will also tell you that, hopefully not without crashing this time, I found another mine shaft under this forest here. Let me see. Hopefully I don't crash this time. I don't want to go down below. Take my word for it, there is a mine shaft here. And we might go down and explore it, but, you know, well, I'll show you what I did in just a second, but one of the things I found in the mine shaft was this melon, so I'm going to go ahead and start grabbing some of those, and etc. I made a bunch of forestry backpacks, but then they became annoying, so I ditched them. What I'll do is, if I ever go mining, I'll just grab my mining backpack or whatever, but I don't really want to carry them around just generally, because it's less efficient to, you know, have to manually open your frickin' backpack every time you want to, use a resource. Okay, so let's replant this. I mean, this is what distinguishes me from, like, much more accomplished streamers, is I will completely get distracted by mundane house chores. Whereas a good streamer would be like, oh, you don't have to harvest that, you can harvest that off screen. Which is true. Let me, speaking of streaming, just make sure my little streaming thing is ready to go. I always and check and see if anybody's chatting or whatever. Let me just check. You know, you can get yourself a little bit spoiled with OBS because basically you can what can you do? You can, like, end up with streaming without being on the streaming page, so you don't know what's happening in terms of chat or in terms of anything really. So you probably want to have that open. Okay, we'll just do a few carrots on the end here. I'm done growing beetroots for now. Maybe, I mean, I could do like one token one, but no, that's fine. Beetroots are such a bad source of food, to be honest. I mean, they're kind of neat just as a little thing of interest, I guess. Gosh, I need to reorganize this. Let's grab all the saplings. That's probably the best way to go here. So we'll make a separate saplings chest. Oh, I did have powdered seeds. Wow, I had a lot. Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry. I was, so there's melon seeds that I got. Okay, and sugar maple. And hill cherry. I almost said hair chili, which is not what I meant. Okay. And let's make another chest. Oh. I don't think this was here last time I streamed. So last time we went to the Nether, I believe, if I remember correctly. And one thing I got there was blaze rods. So accordingly, I went ahead and built a alchemy stand, brewing stand. Okay, there we go. So, and I made splash potions of weakness. And then I went ahead, just at night, I started like following around zombies until I found a zombie villager. I lured one down here. With my splash potion of weakness, I crept all the way to the corner of the cave, and I splashed it on him. And then I gave him a golden apple, and he turned into this guy, and he's just chilling over there. So we will be integrating our villager in the future. Let me grab these while I'm down here. Nice little red mushroom. This is my little makeshift mushroom farm. I don't use enough mushrooms to be that concerned about productivity. We've been tweaking that for a while. Got a lot of these dark oak trees, and the problem with these is this guy doesn't... He's not as good at collecting those saplings as perhaps he ought to be. Okay, so that's 4, so that'll allow him to replant that one. Anyway, so you just kind of have to help him and make sure the saplings get where they need to go. Grab a couple extras from time to time. Oh, and by the way, one of my guys has been using dark oak a lot in that fishery. I think I ended up doing a dark oak fishery. Don't remember if I built that on screen. And so he's been needing dark oak leaves and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and keep grabbing a couple of those while I can. I don't want to take too much from any one particular tree, so try to just grab a couple from here and there. Okay, so that's good there. This wall is quickly becoming less useful to me. I don't know why I just left this here. My lumberjack is a little weird, and I wish you jacked lumber a little faster. Let me take you over to here and show you what I've been doing over here. First of all, I built, controversially, I placed a house right there. So, in theory, they'll dig it out, but I just don't know how far up they'll go, and I'm very worried that they're going to mine out that one. And so what I might do is try to activate it and see where they stop, because theoretically they'll do from the top first. Okay, you need
today, then?
Birch wood stairs. Okay, that's should be fine. Okay. So, and this is like my little hangout pod area where I do little tiny amounts of harvesting and crafting. Okay, so that's, and she's working on a sandstone house down here, which is a little different. I'm just trying that out for palette. It might look a little weird, but we'll see. It looked good. I think the tornado sirens are going off or something outside. Anyway, so it looked good on when I placed it with the builder's wand, but we'll see how it goes. Delivery hut, I think, did I upgrade that? Okay, it's in the process of being upgraded. So this is level 1. It will become level 2 once they get to it. My warehouse is being used widely. Ooh, nice. So, a little experiment. I'm going to throw these dark oak leaves in there. Okay. I got some stone tools there, and I've got all these terracotta blocks here. Actually, that's red sand. Sand and sandstone there, cobble and things like that. Guess I'll put the spruce in there. So the theory is, now that we have a delivery man, I don't know if that was even built completely the last time you guys were streaming. Delivery man takes things from warehouse to where it's needed, and vice versa. So I made a bunch of extra stuff that people are using a lot of. This is a typical mesa house. I've got about 6 of them, plus the medieval house. So we've got room for about, well, maybe 5 mesa and 1 medieval. So I've got about 6 houses. I'll show you this. I've got actually 7, so I've got 7 houses. 2 unemployed, 1 delivery man, 2 builders, a lumberjack, and a miner. Soon we're going to have a fisherman. And right now we've got this. Interesting. Why is this? Okay, I guess these are assigned. I don't know how they're prioritized or anything. I built a farm. I'll show you where I did that in just a second. Let me take a quick snooze. Come on. It is so nighttime. Oh, come on. Oh, shaders are off. Let me turn shaders on. I had to turn shaders off because I was doing more building with mine colonies. Okay. Oh, and boy, we had another crash. I don't know if that's I hate to blame it on my new mods that I installed. It doesn't seem like they'd cause crashes. Maybe I should just leave shaders off for this episode. We'll see. I'll let that go ahead and load back up. In the meantime, I will continue to... You know, I probably just need to restart my damn computer. It's just, I'm having, like, issues with the internet windows now, and once I finish this episode, I'll probably go ahead and restart the computer. But anyway, so with Thaumcraft, I scanned a lot of things. Actually, when I was caving off camera, it came up with a message. I think just because I had caved my way all the way down there, that something about you have explored the depths of the earth or something along those lines. And so it was, let's see if this loads, yeah, without shaders. Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and keep shaders off for now. I'll have them back on next time for sure. May have to try restarting the computer and maybe even taking out that carpenter block mod. We'll see. I don't think that would cause crashes because there's no blocks and it's not really doing any of the programming. So, but anyway, I'll show you where I built the farm now. I do have, oops, ow, couple of things going on. I do have this guy here, which is our mesa house, and maybe I want to upgrade this one. It's currently occupied, so I'll go ahead and upgrade that. That's how you upgrade buildings, by the way. And two others. I think I have a sandstone and maybe two sandstone over there as well. So we got our medieval guy, which I love. I love these framed timber blocks. This is coming along. It's she's struggling with. It's a whole new set of blocks that she's working with. So we gotta get those for her. And then our farm is going to be here. Now keep in mind this is the farm, not the field. The field I might have to build over here. But we will get to that. Okay, so with that, overall I'm pretty pleased with the lumberjack. He's doing a pretty good amount of work. Here's one of our unemployeds. Yeah, we've got the two sandstone houses coming up over there. I think they're both sandstone. They should be back to back. And then over here... Oh, I forgot to show you one thing on the other side. I will in a second. And there is something we're going to be crossing here that I'm going to show you in a little bit. Railroad tracks that have been planned for a while. Alright, what do you need?
Yes, sir.
Dark oak wood slab. Do you have dark oak? Yes, you do. Okay,
Yes,
that should
my
be
lord.
good. Oh, that'll let her continue with the fisherman's hut there. That's fine. Okay, so over here I have plenty of land up here, by the way, that I can build right into. But these two houses are done, and they look kind of cool down there together. Probably want to replace this with dirt or sand or something. The white is just kind of a filler block that the mod uses. So, you know, it's pretty cool. I think, and I really do like what I did here. Actually, maybe I'll keep those two. So I built this little ramp thing that goes through the mountain. I love that. And then this comes up above the mountain. And then this goes up here. And this takes us to our miner. I'll show you where our miner is at. She's getting quite deep. This is our miner Generation 2. And she is all the way down to the non-terracotta level. Which means that she's mining quite a bit faster now. Because for some reason terracotta doesn't mine as quickly as stone does. Although I could be wrong just kind of looking at that. But we'll see, you know. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wood platforms below the surface. And eventually she's going to start building digging out entire mine shafts. Here's this one. I love this one on the hill. Very nice. And then we do have all that room down there. So I will probably build some stuff down there. Now, one thing I would like to probably build is a tower. When we were attacked by barbarians, I think that might have popped up in the last episode, but we didn't see the aftermath. Our miner was killed by the barbarian attacking from this angle. So here would be a good spot for a tower, I think. And then I can maybe work on custom walls using the mesa as a natural fortification position. So that's basically what we've been doing. But I do have to show you one last thing. And we have tons of work orders, so unless our builders just magically have everything they need, probably going to be busy for a while. And that's okay. Alright, this thing. This is the beginning of a rudimentary transportation system. Now, I plan to make it powered at some point. But for now, it gets us where we need to go. It takes us from this edge over by our little mage's tower, slowly but surely. And it gets a little bit faster once we get going here. Well, actually it doesn't. Let me just put it this way, it's a lot faster the other way. Although it seemed to pick up speed there for some reason, I'm not sure why. Anyway, once it's powered, it'll go nice and quick. Maybe it's because I had held down the go button for too long. I will probably build a couple support columns in the lake, perhaps. Maybe just on the side of the lake. Make like an arch foundation thing. Anyway, I've got it connected here, so in theory I could create a little station here. And in theory I could build something up there too, I'm not sure what yet. But I wanted to, on today's episode, show you this. And what I mean by this, excuse me, I like how I go uphill faster than I go downhill. Okay, so that's that. And again, it's faster going the other way because we have some downhill gravity. This is a tower. Now, once they build this, and I didn't even have that ordered. Once they build that, one of my citizens will become a guard, and guard from this angle. And the beauty of this tower is, like, the tower is, like, right here. And then there's, like, this area around it where people are, like, it's like fortification, defensive kind of area. So, and I put that, like, literally right next to my town hall. So this area is definitely going to be the more secure area. I was also thinking, now that I have villagers on standby, that I should probably try to find a way to make a little village that they can live in. And maybe over here is the place to be. Since I can't, it won't let me build really past that limit. So maybe I should just make a little starter hut. Oops. Okay. So we're probably not going to have enough to finish this, but, or even frame it, really. And frankly, it's probably not the best idea for me to run out of oak if I don't have to, but I bet you I have some in my warehouse. It's a nice thing about the warehouse. This is the beauty of this mod, is you can just grab, like my lumberjack in theory harvests, I don't see any there. Theoretically, my lumberjack has oak in that chest over there, and then I would just get it in the warehouse eventually. Or perhaps our builders have it. What do you need?
What can I do for you? You're so wise.
One oak
What
door.
can I do for you?
Okay, fine. Grab those. I always get confused at why they need materials from different types of, wood types, because oak and birch are very different, and she wanted a birch stairs or whatever it was in the previous request, and now it's oak. Okay, so let's go ahead and build an oak door real quick. We have oak doors in the warehouse, but our delivery man is taking forever to get anything delivered. I don't even know where he is right now. Okay, so now you have your door. Try to find a duplicate here. For some reason the yellow wasn't stacking there. I'll grab that wool back. Grab the red sand. Okay, and one stack of orange terracotta. Okay. You know, you don't have to do inventory management for your people. It just makes things a little easier. It probably lends itself to efficiency. I try very hard to keep things organized in here. So there we go. Alright, we'll put the sand in here. Okay, and then the other thing I was gonna... Yeah, let me finish framing this house. Now, what I'll probably end up doing is just off camera working on my mundane village over here. That's a good name for a village, huh? I'm definitely hearing tornado sirens or something outside. Seems like it'd be an odd thing because it's not even raining, but... You know, it's that time of year in Iowa, where I live. Okay. So, when you build village housing, I mean, you can make it as fancy or unfancy as you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it nice and nice and basic to begin with, because what you really are going for are doors. Now, here's the deal. And I need to put a roof on that for that to recognize those as doors. But it's a start, and it will at least implant the idea in my mind, so I keep working on it. I'll probably switch to terracotta as well. But what you want are about 20 doors. So you need about, you know, 5 or 6 buildings. You can put 3 or 4 doors on a piece. This building that I'm building, I could put 8 doors on if I wanted to. Okay, there we go. And I guess we'll do this one as well. And I probably need to rest. So, let's at least replant 1 or 2 of them. Okay, and can I get one more? Oh, perfect. Okay, so that should give us enough to finish our little village house. Now, what I will do eventually is I will have to find a clever way to get our villager to get where he needs to go. Which basically means I'm going to have to use a minecart system, or I'm going to have to use a restrained temporary tunnel method, which means building a little tunnel where he can only go one direction, and every so often wall off based on the progress he's made. I hear a spider. So maybe I'll take a quick nap. Okay, so what I thought maybe our goal for today's episode would be, other than just kind of updating, which I'm still doing, takes forever because I do so much. Our goal for today is probably going to be, let's get a little bit more progress in Thaumcraft, but actually let's start galacticraft. Okay? I've got so much ore built up for it, and I'm ready to go for it. And you kind of want to start galacticraft earlier rather than later because... Ooh, those are off. It's weird. Earlier rather than later. Ooh, I hope I don't lose power or something. Because what happens is you need to start storing fuel and stuff like that, and frankly power if you want batteries and stuff. So you really end up in a position where you are advantaged by starting earlier. If I put this down here, you end up preventing mobs from spawning on top. Problem is they can still spawn in the corners. Okay. Let me fix this door situation. I'm not sure what happened there. There we go. Okay, so if I go up here just quick and just throw a couple torches on here, should be okay. Okay, so that is basically a signal to myself to build this area and make it a little door. It's kind of like almost a facade of a village. I hope that my villagers will interact with the other buildings around here. So it'll be like this whole area will be my village with villagers, but we'll have to see if that works out. Alright, let's see what she needs now. It's really hard to walk by these guys without fulfilling their needs. Easy. In fact, I used to have a crafting recipe that she knew that was that.
You're so wise.
You can actually teach them recipes, but unfortunately the max is reached. And I'm not sure how to change that, other than just giving them time to learn how to do what they do. My mob spawner grinder is a complete failure. I just did not follow the instructions, basically. There's a couple things. I could fix it pretty easily. In fact, it's a good start on a mob grinder. It's just a very inefficient mob grinder. So inefficient that it's virtually useless. Okay, so if we're going to do what I want to do this episode, what I'm going to have to do is make any progress really on Thumbcraft. Boy, we're still going strong there. Where the hell were you?
Yes, sir.
Darkwood. Well, I guess the warehouse delivery person's bringing that. Where is the delivery person? I see him wandering around, but I don't see him now. There he is. Why are you all the way the fuck down there? Like, do you live down there? Were you getting something? You have a dark oak sapling. Okay, that's nice. I don't get it. He's pretty fast, which is good. Still level 0 though. Hopefully he'll get better. Anyway, I guess I'll let that continue to work itself out. Theoretically, the delivery person will get dark oak from the warehouse and bring it over here for you. So, let's... Ow. I thought I was going to die. Okay. I figured something out for Thumbcraft between last episode and this episode. Although I haven't done it yet. Okay. And let me just get what I need for it. Let's do... Okay, so Victus and Herba are in apple, 5 apiece, okay? So what you can do is I can go boom boom, and then I can just go right? No, that did not work. Okay, I did it wrong. Shit. Okay, I guess I have to do this. Where, okay, that's not what I was looking at, but going back to fundamentals, actually, alchemy. Maybe I didn't discover it yet. Maybe I just saw it online. There's a thing about crystals. Okay, and this one did mark that I went to the lowest depths of the world. I need to visit the highest peak I can find still. Yeah, well, I really screwed myself out of a bunch of energy there, didn't I? And I can't even see what's in there. Oh, fuck. No! No, give me that back. Please. Ugh, I did not throw my... God damn it. God fucking damn it. I threw my Thama fucking Nomicon into the fucking thing. Pardon my language, but I'm pissed. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Not a problem. Easy to fix. Bookshelf. Salus Mundus. Okay. Note to self, do not right-click the cauldron with your Thaumonomicon. Okay, first steps, discovering alchemy. Okay, so we did that one. And we got that recipe, Yellow Nitor. Maybe I just don't have enough knowledge, because what I was trying to do is craft one of those crystals. But I guess it's kind of dangerous, huh? Okay. So, infusion we've got. And I need to visit the highest peak. So let's just do that. That seems to be the next logical step here. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to take our horse. And actually, I could make a quick hat. I could also do that spell cloth stuff, but nah, that's alright. No, I'll just use the doors. That's a good idea. Okay, so what I want to do is create a method for my horse to get out with me now that doesn't involve, you know, hurting anybody, basically. Can I just do that? I guess so. No, wait. I guess I can check. Yeah, he can totally get out. So if, oops, what if I okay, just step over here for a second. Okay. So I think what I should probably do is... Okay, that's the safer way to go here, and then we'll put our doors. Okay, so now that's a secure pin. Alright, and then the horse can easily step out. And then what I could do, actually, is I could... There. Now we have kind of a safe environment for the horse to step out into. Okay, that's good. By the way, we're getting tons of eggs. Well, I've got 3 chickens now, so it's going a lot faster than it was when I only had 1. Now I've got 4. Oh, he's about to escape, but he'll be okay. And I lost 1 there because I got stuck in the wood block. By the way, these apples, you can just right-click on them and harvest them, so that's super convenient as a food source. And they grow about once every 3 game days or so. This is my second harvest of these apples, I think. I've been mostly letting them just sit there. Some of them are still green, as you can see. And those are GrowthCraft apples. I'm excited to try out some GrowthCraft stuff. But in order to advance, I'm going to go take my horse and just... Oop, where'd he go? Almost completely forgot about him. Where did my... There it is. He's got the gold horse armor. It looks so good. Looks really good. Actually, you know what I could do? Why don't I do this instead? Why don't I get a second horse? I'll just put him in here with him. So, I guess I could expand this little... Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. So now I've got room for another... Let me, So the best way to do this is to grab what you need for the horse, walk to the horse, tame them, and bring them back. So... Saddle, I guess I could bring the armor... I'll do iron on this next one. That's a black one with spots. Boy, those apples went up really far. Let me make sure this guy is getting all the saplings. So you gotta keep your eye on this, otherwise you'll lose on tree types. So I thought I had... Yeah, I did plant that, okay. We didn't even pick them up, idiot. I think that the delivery man does a pretty good job picking up from the lumberjack hut. Boy, we've got a lot of lumber. Probably want to focus more on regular oak than dark oak right now. So let me just finish... Let me chop down one of these. These tend to get the guy so bogged down, and it takes away from him doing more conventional trees. Also, there's something to do with moving north, I think, or whatever direction that was. He prefers trees in that direction, even if they're much farther away than ones immediately to his south. So that's kind of a weird nuance that I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with that, if that's just a programming thing or what. I do love these dark oak trees, and I'm excited to see that fishery come to life. But we've got to focus on what we're doing this episode. So what we're going to do is get the horse, and we're also going to try to find the highest peak, and I actually have the highest peak picked out. I found it, and I previously went up it. I guess I'll... But that was before I started Thaumcraft, so I gotta do it again. Okay, so let's go to bed. And then we'll go to the place. I know exactly where I'm going, but I gotta get a horse. And maybe I should go to the mountain before I go to the horse. Mount Kiniwab. I was thinking Kilimanjaro, but I didn't want to... And I was also thinking Mount Fuji, because it looks a lot like... It's a snow-capped, humongous mountain. And if you ever see a picture of Mount Fuji, it's a standalone, humongous, snow-capped mountain that basically is a huge part of the culture in Japan and Tokyo. Okay, so... Lots of mobs. You know, if mobs can spawn all the way over here, I don't understand why they don't spawn in my mob grinder more often. Maybe that's not the problem. Maybe it's that when they spawn, they just sit there and don't move. Could always do an experiment and put a window and just see, you know, kind of go close and then go up and see how many spawned. Or I could do like, could I do spectator mode? Probably. I don't know. Never really used spectator mode. So I'm thinking maybe I should go up to the mountain first and then get the horse, because the horse is definitely not going up to the top of the mountain with me. So that makes sense. Just so you know, and the mountain is right here. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's actually a very weird, but natural, but certainly unusual for mine. Look at that. That's neat. That's like a non-mesa arch. I like that. So Minecraft has this weird terrain generation that doesn't really spawn... You know what? Those were tornado sirens. It is getting really dark outside where I live. I should have gone running before this episode, not... So now I'm going to get rained out. That's okay. Sacrifices I make for this. Shit, though. I tell you what. Hang on, guys. I'm just going to check out the window real quick. Don't leave. Holy fuck, it got dark. Just trying to see if it's raining. Doesn't look to be raining yet, but looks damn close. I mean, I'm thinking, I'm half tempted to pause the recording so I can go running real quick, but I'm guessing that I'm too late. Let me just pull up the weather real quick. Okay, weather. Oh, my computer's running out of memory. That's probably why it keeps crashing. That's weird that it'd be running out of memory. Well, I guess I can close out some stuff. Exit Steam. Can I do it now? Okay, there we go. Well, I exited Microsoft Word and Steam, so that's probably helped. Alright, let's take a look at the old map here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we're out of memory again. Probably crashed Minecraft doing this, but whatever. So I live in Des Moines, and yeah, that is looking pretty dark. Um, you know, I think I might just have to wait this one out, guys. Huh. Oh, you guys can't even see that, sorry. You guys are like, what the hell is he doing? Okay. So here's where I live, and here's the storm, and I'm trying to ascertain what direction it's going, and it's giving me a little issue because it's saying I'm out of memory. Keep in mind, I think I have 16 gig RAM, and I give 12 of it to Minecraft usually, so yeah, that's coming right towards me, and it's about to strike, and I just don't think I have time. Even if I wanted to go running, I'd only have like 20 minutes. I mean, no, I'd have like 5 minutes, and I would need at least 20 to go running. So I don't think that's gonna happen until after this passes. But man, it looks cool outside. Very dark. No rain yet. I guess I'll time it. It's 6:30. I will time it and I will pretend like I went running right now. But anyway, let me get back to the make-believe world rather than the real world for a second. Grab some of these roses if I want. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Leave the flowers, Josyph. You don't need them that badly. What I do need, by the way, as you can probably see from my sheep earlier, I didn't mention this. I've been coloring my sheep. The one color I don't have is brown, which if you ever played Minecraft and tried to get all the colors, brown is often one of the ones that's a little trickier to get because you have to get to a jungle biome. Heard a skeleton in there somewhere. Alright, where's the frickin'... There it is. Okay, so we're over halfway there. We may run out of daylight, by the way, but I hope that I can get to the horse before that happened. It probably didn't help that I just paused in the middle of my journey to stare at the weather map. You know, I'm really gonna kick myself because I really needed to go running today, and I guess I could go to the treadmill in the basement of my apartment. But I never get as good of a workout down there. Maybe I should just try to plan for whenever that system passes, because, I don't know how versed you are in weather systems, but it looked to me like not a days-long rain event like it can be sometimes, but rather it looked more like a system that's going to pass. Oh, and I have to go to to trivia tonight at some point too. 9 o'clock, and it's 6:30, so that means I have 2.5 hours to run and finish this episode, essentially. And so the weather is gonna might potentially jam me up a little bit. Some more chickens in a little cave. That's a neat cave. I still wonder how much of this terrain generation is due to the fact that in the middle of, wow, that's so neat. In the middle of playing, I changed the config file to stop spawning so many goddamn magic forests. And so I'm getting certainly some chunk boundary glitches. Definitely want that hive. In fact, I wouldn't mind another one. I should start forestry bees at some point too, or forestry in general, because forestry is a very useful mod. Some more chickens. Where is there it is. Okay, so actually you can start to see it now. And we're getting kind of low on daylight. Fortunately, the horses are right next to the mountain. This is one area where the horses are going to be in this plains here. And so we will be okay on horses. Yeah, lots of horses. I'm going to try to get as diverse of a horse as I can. So I already have black with spots. I might gray or brown with some other pattern would be good. That way I can start breeding them together with golden carrots. Dark brown up here. Nice. Okay, so the mountain is up there. Big, tall mountain. And again, this is because this is for... you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to... I know that this is going to be necessary. I don't even remember how I got up last time, but... yeah, we're definitely going to need some of those. Probably more. So let me grab a few more. Doing okay on sunlight, but it's going to be a race. I mean, I have the feeling that I'm going to be down there struggling to tame my horse when I need to be, like, hiding. So let's hurry this fucking thing up. Come on. Okay, that's fine. Nobody's ever going to be back over here. I don't have to make my trees look perfect. Okay. So we're going to scale this mountain now. I got 7 logs because I knew that that would translate well to a certain number of ladders. Things divisible by 7 for sticks making into ladders. Come on, dude. Alright, here we go. I think last time I happened to do a little bit more parkouring like this. But this time I'll just do a straight ladder path, basically. And that's actually a pretty good path up the mountain. Put a torch there to kind of mark where the path was. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. That's okay. The summit is up here. And there's a chicken up here for some reason. Alright, so let's see if I get this achievement. And if not, I'd seriously consider building a large tower on top of the mountain. So this is definitely the tallest peak I can find, and I'm not getting any feedback. Let me try this. Shit. Okay, actually, it registered. I just don't... I don't know if it... I don't see it in here. Well, it registered, so I will click complete. Okay, so I can do V generator and gauntlet. I'll have to look into that at some point. And I can do metallurgy now. Elementum, which is a fuel type. Hedge alchemy. What the hell is that? Magic tallow. Oh, I can make leather out of zombie flesh. Where's my crystals? I want to know how to do my crystals. This thing might be useful because it's ore doubling. It'll lead to ore doubling, which is the only mod in this that I have installed where I can actually do that. Yeah, I need to figure out how to... I need to figure this one out too. Alchemical metallurgy. So I need to go to alchemy, and I need to do metallurgy. So that's going to be next. Okay. Well, this was worthwhile. Let me get to a horse before it gets too dark. Okay. Also, just kind of really cool to be up here in the top of the world. The sun is setting, so this is really reckless of me, but I'm just showing you the different angles. Sorry shaders aren't working. I will have to get that corrected. Maybe I'll just tick down my RAM to like 10 instead of 12 for Minecraft. I don't really think I need 12. Hell, most people use 1. I think you need more than 1 though. I think you need 4 to 8. Can I just go in that pool? Let me try to jump in the pool. This could kill me. Yeah, that's a little dangerous. Okay, that's better. Oh, that was kind of close. A little bit too close for comfort. Okay, let's go ahead and tame a horse. And let's just find a close one. These are dark brown, and I'll just find one that doesn't have spots, and that'll be good. Once I get the horse tamed, I'm not going to worry so much about mobs, because I can easily run away. Also, to tame a horse, you just right-click on him, and with an open hand, until he produces hearts. Come on, buddy. You know you want to. I don't like this one. It's not very, the stats aren't so good. As you can see, the little stats at the bottom. I'll explain that more in a second. Not that people... Oh, there we go. Okay. So then you just go ahead and throw your stuff on. And now we have an armored, saddled horse. Okay, so to get back, let's see here. I always lose my cursor on here. Should be somewhere over here, right? Or is it down here? Where's my little... Here I am. I always lose that. Okay. So probably best bet is to go east first and avoid that river system. So let's go that way. Due east. Northeast. Okay. And with the horse, you can pretty much just say sayonara to most mobs. Obviously, you want to avoid skeletons and don't look at endermen and don't, like, hang out by creepers. You know, just basic stuff. But generally speaking, you're pretty safe on a horse as long as you're constantly moving. If I had the shaders mod still working, I'd grab a torch so you could see better. I know you can see a little bit, but not that well. There's a wintry hive. I'd stop and get that, but I kind of just want to get home. I can kind of look around the area and see if I see anything that looks interesting. One thing that would be interesting is if I came across llamas or something that's closer to home, because the ones that I have found are a little far away. 1,000 blocks from here. Which, you know, in fairness, is only, you know, 120 blocks or so in the nether, so it's not that bad. I could start working on another transportation system. Something that I've done in other playthroughs, but never in this. Certainly not recently, and I don't think ever on a stream. A lot of people like to use the nether for travel, because the 8-to-1 block ratio thing basically cuts your journey by a factor of 8. And we fell in the water. Okay, no problem. Could be a problem, actually. Would be a major problem if this armor were realistic and bogged him down. You just kind of gotta force your mount to swim across, like so. Okay, and we are getting a witch attack, so definitely want to move this along. Okay, I don't think those are hitting. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Hopefully the horse doesn't die. Ow. Come on, horsey. Okay, this is not a good situation. This horse might die. Horse might die. Okay. Okay, horse did not die. That's good. I have to avoid large jumps. And certainly skeletons. And spiders are creepy too. I hate that noise they make. It's so damn creepy. Let me just take a minute. Okay, he is slowly healing. And it's definitely raining. It is raining sheets now. So I would have been really screwed if I would have gone running, because I would be absolutely drenched right now. So good decision, even though I'm regretting not planning better. Okay, let's see if we can make it home without dying. Horse, can I just feed you to heal you? I don't remember how that works. Where'd you go, horse? 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 Horsey? Where'd my horse go? I don't want to lose a horse. Certainly not a saddle. I just dismounted and my horse disappeared. And here's a freaking witch and a zombie. Not in the mood, guys. I'm pissed off. You killed my horse. At least I got her. Is my horse dead? You'd think you'd see leather or experience or something floating around. I might have to go back and review the video on this one. Now I'm at risk of dying again. Fortunately, I don't have any levels built up or anything. I mean, this is definitely familiar territory. I guess I should have just gone home. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought that was him, but then it's a cow. You know, maybe what I keep hearing. I bet he's in the mushroom. I bet he's in the mushroom. Maybe it's the cows I'm hearing. He's not in the mushroom. Okay. He's not in that mushroom. I also really need to get into Twilight Forest. So where was I when I dismounted? Like right over here? Ah, that pisses me off. You'd think there'd be some indication of where the horse died. That is stuff that I can't get back. That is saddle and horse armor that I can never retrieve. And that pisses me off. I'm sure I'll get more. I guess my recklessness in exploring the top of the mountain, well, not necessarily. I probably would have been in the same boat either way, but still pissed off, damn it. Well, at least this area is nice and secure now. There's a wisp. This guy's dropped neat things, but kind of a tough battle because they fly and stuff. Oh, there he is. Ow, okay, this is not good, not good. Okay, that's fine. You know, we've died a few times in this, and here's another. Boom, look at all that. So go ahead and sleep. And we will go ahead and let's just run back to where we died. And that is over here. Okay. Ooh, we do have those. I forgot to collect the saplings from that dark oak tree, so that's nice that I got those. Okay. You always want to have at least 4 dark oak sapling. Okay. So, buddy, I'm afraid. You know what I could do to make up for it, just in case. Let's go ahead and just get another horse now that it's daytime. Note to self, horses and witches don't really like to play together. Okay, so death, 240 meters away, not bad. Horses are going to be another 400 or 500 meters after that. Much closer than the mountain, but not that much closer. Actually, not much closer at all. Mountain's about 1,000 away. 900 something from my base. And the horses are probably something like 800. Alright. Well, this will give me a slightly different perspective on the area. Maybe the horse will be wandering around the base of this hill somewhere. I think I saw a skeleton over there. Let's try going around it this way before I go up top. I'm still confused by the situation. A lot of cows. Cows make similar noises to horses. It's kind of confusing. There he is. Oh, sweet. I don't know where he came from. Maybe my death was what he was a little shy. He was like terrified of the adventure, and now he's back. Maybe he ran away from that wisp knowing I was gonna die. Okay, well that's excellent. Okay. Maybe he's just blending in. He's doing better. A little healthier. Okay. Oh shit. I almost fell off the cliff and died. After all of that, that would have been really depressing. Okay. So I'll take a little bit of a gradient down the hill here. There's a zombie. Not a problem. Oops. It is a problem if you use the wrong button. A lot of games, the shift key actually is gallop, so in this game, when you shift, you just jump off your horse. It's kind of counterintuitive. Okay. So you're gonna go hang out with your friend over here. Need to start naming you guys. Okay. So that's awesome, and that's great. And then if I really wanted to breed them, I could... Should I? I don't really breed horses that often because it's so damn expensive, but with all the gold in the mesa... I don't have enough cooked up right now. But I don't mind it. I mean, why not? Boy, I used all but one of my torches. That's funny. Okay, I was making a separate chest for saplings, that's right. Okay, so, there we go. And bees are up here. So now I've got a wintry princess. I already had a wintry princess, but that's okay. So our bee situation is looking pretty good. I really should start that at some point. I typically just have been putting those things down here. I thought about putting the saplings next to their wood type, but then I'd have to use the wood types. Here's my wool collection starting to grow. Okay, so I need to how do I do this? I need to put iron in with instrumentum. What has instrumentum? I think tools have instrumentum. Should I do that real quick? Should I just make a thing so I can do the research? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so easiest thing to do probably is would be something like this, right? Four instrumentum on that guy. Alright. So that'll give me 12. Which is enough for 2. So let's do 2. So again, the process, I think I did this a little bit last time. Alright. Now I wish this would tell me how much energy it has left. Oh, I can actually scan that, okay. Because they used to be a thing. I wonder if I just do like an empty hand, can it? Well, if you shift right click, it'll drain completely, so. And that releases flux, which is bad. You don't want that, generally speaking, so whatever. It'll go up to the atmosphere, it'll do bad things in large amounts. But anyway, we completed our alchemical brass, so I guess I'll... Now I better put it in thumbnail. Okay, so we'll complete that. Excellent. Brass, and then we can use that to make blocks, plates. And if we do Precantatio, I feel like they've restored most of the elements from Thaumcraft 4, which I'm very happy about. Terra and Precantatio. Precantatio, what would be a good Precantatio? A book maybe, or probably I don't know. You can kind of hover over things and see what they give you. Oh, that has good instrumentum as well. No, nothing with Precantatio in here. There's wisdom and shit. They're gold, so maybe if I No, not that one. Whew. Well, the book definitely. The book definitely. Hmm. Oh, that's neat. Pickaxe. Well, I guess I kind of want to do that, so let's make a book, I guess. I'll make 3 as usual. Actually, should I just make all these into books? Because I'm gonna need those books anyway. And I'll have plenty more leather. Okay, so what am I doing? Books are... They don't have Precantatio. What about a bookshelf? Okay, bookshelf. Does not either. Well, I tell you what. Might as well use these up. Huh. Almost got that perfect. Pretty close anyway. Okay, so might as well just get this going here. Making the beginnings of a nice little library here. Unfortunately, I don't have any levels to do anything with it yet. Okay, Precantatio. Precantatio. Can I do what I used to do? Precantatio. I'm told that... Did I spell it wrong? Okay, there we go. Like magic things. So we used to have wands. Wands comes to mind. Do I have wands? Extra utilities. Pet wand. Can't build that. What about just paper? Some more plants. Paper. So if I go like that, I'll get paper. Not quite what I'm looking for. I can do sugar. How about netherrack? Nope. Soul sand, I assume, is going to be spiritus, like it was last time. Yes, and vinculum or whatever the trap one is. Okay, well, can I just look it up? Go to fundamentals and aspects of Essentia, Precantatio, Alchemia. So they did update that one, but it looks much more similar to Thaumcraft 4 than it does to 5. So that's cool. What about silverwood? I used to have a shit ton of silverwood logs. Oh yeah, here we go. Ah, they don't. Okay. What about greatwood? Nope. Okay, so silverwood. What about silverwood saplings? Yeah, no, nothing on that. I mean, I'm sure the enchanting table would. It's a good source of freaking... Let me just Google it. I googled TC6 source of Precantatio. Netherwort. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes so much sense. I think, in fact, that's what I used in Thaumcraft 4. So I'm seeing a netherwort reference. So let's, we need, I should have done this a long time ago anyway. Let's make a quick netherwort farm, here. And let's grab our nether wart. I'm sure we have plenty. Yes. Okay, and actually I'm gonna have just a little bit of leftover so I can do the iron thing. Okay, so that'll be fine. And this gives me... Oh, but you know what? See how it gives me that poison? And that, in turn, breaks down, doesn't it? That must be what they're getting at. Because alchemia equals precantadium plus aqua. So it's a non-primal reference to the fact that it will break down into the primal. And precantadio. Then distilling that into alchemy potion essence in the centrifuge. Salus mundis. Okay. 5 precantadio, 5 potentia. Oh, I could use it on a workbench, which could contain 5 precantadio as well, with 5 aurum. Viscerums contain 1 precantadio each. Enchantment tables. Nether stars. Okay. Cheaply enchant books to produce precantadio as well. Infusion altars. Infusion altars. Well, from what I'm reading, the best thing to do is probably going to be Salus Mundus. So, I don't want to go crazy here because this is expensive. Each one has 5. And the recipe for a Thaumcraft ingot, a Thaumium ingot, is 5. And so I just need a Terra to go along with that. Does this... No. Terra. Yeah, I could just do 1 dirt and 1 Salus Mundus. Okay. Okay, so this is what I think I'm going to do. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, that was close. And I'll just do that 2 more times. Perfect. Okay. That was a little risky because I did 2 of them at the same time. Probably want to go ahead and build a backdrop to this thing because it's kind of not the most... That's better. Okay, so with that, I should be able to unlock the next one. I need to get the theory alchemy, so I need to go to the research bench. Okay, so that's kind of how those different types of things interact. Let's do a new create theory. This is kind of fun, actually. All right. I could do Precantadio crystal. I could do an ordo and air. I can do ordo and air. Let's grab an ordo and air. Put that back, by the way. All right. That gives me alchemy. That's perfect. Census. I do not have that, so I have to do that one. And I got a mixture of arcane infusion and fundamentals. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 insights. These are called insights. I've got 5 left. So 25 divided by 3 would give me about 8. Bring me up to 48. I'm trying to get to 100 in this one. And I don't have those, so I pretty much have to do that. It takes me 2 of those, though. I hate that. That's all I can do, though. spiritus and vacuous. I just don't have the ability to make those quite yet. Gold and desiderium. Your total progress is split evenly amongst all currently revealed and valid categories, and an additional category will gain the full bonus upon completion. Your total progress is split evenly amongst all currently revealed and valid categories. So I think it would just even those out. Gosh, I wish I could do that. Okay. Well, oops. 15 infusion progress and 1 bonus draw. Okay, I could do that. 28 in fundamentals. I want alchemy. I want alchemy. Although, if I could get fundamentals, it wouldn't be the end of the world. All I'm doing is wasting paper and ink. But I could do 15, get 15 infusion, get a bonus draw. Let's try that. This is my bonus draw. Okay. Well, where are we at? I can't even... This is a little bit unfortunate that I can't read these. Okay, I could do the Celestial Studies. Gain 25 to 15 inspiration towards Arcane Infusion. Boy, that would be just about enough. You may gain other things as well. I'm going to hold off on that because I don't want to waste those. I don't know. I don't know if this... what that does. Like, does this give me just points? I guess it gave me, something there. If I click on that, I think it creates more alchemy oriented, so let's try that this time. Instrumentum or Modus and Spiritus. Okay, I don't have either of those. So I guess I'll scrap that and try again. Ignis and Perditio, I could do that. I gotta learn how to create those crystals. So I'm getting occasional random ones. I do have Modus there. That's kind of that's good. Metal and Modus and Gellum are the ones that I'm just kind of generating through no particular rhyme or reason that I can tell. But let's grab these. I definitely was planning on getting to galacticraft by now. And this episode has definitely gone on longer than I had anticipated, but you know, it's fine. So yes, let's do this one. Okay, that's a really good start. That's a really good start. That's great. If I could do that 2 more times, in really good shape. Okay, so what I want to do is the Celestial Studies one. So what I do on that one, I do hear a zombie. I think he's down below. I think I'm just going to grab these, and then I can do that Celestial Studies one. Now what that does, I can use these up, I think. Do I have those? No, I don't have those. I need a full moon and a 3rd quarter. Oh, wow, there's different phases of the moon. Well, shit, I gotta start looking at those more carefully. So I don't have those. So I guess I'll have to lunar, stellar, 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 stellar. So those are just regular sun, and lunar is going to be a lot of different phases. So I need a full moon and a 3/4 moon. Okay, well I'll have to check the sky. I don't want to reject alchemy. I guess I have to. Quicksilver and Gellum. I can't proceed. Hate that. Alright. That's Artifice. I wouldn't mind getting that. I could reject Fundamentals because I don't necessarily need that. Alright. What do I got here? A Gellum? And I keep getting Gellums and stuff. Concentrate. I need Herba. Can I do Herba? I don't know. 25 divided. Okay, that's fine. Excellent. Excellent. Good, good. I like that. Okay, measure. Takes to... Infusion progress and 1 bonus draw. Alright. That would even them out. Rethink. You take back You take a step back and reassess your findings. You get rid of invalid conclusions and proceed with fresh understanding. 10 progress divided evenly among all current categories, but you regain 1 inspiration. Let's do that one because that makes a lot of sense. So I got 1 more light bulb for that. And I could do that one because I have that. Gain 40 alchemy and possibly 1 inspiration. Or I could do that in 1 bonus draw. Now I'm going to do this one. I think I want to keep my eyes on the prize. Okay. So what I'll do is that one. Oh, that's alchemy. I didn't even have that going yet. Well, in theory, that's okay. We'll see what happens here, I guess. Gosh, I'd like to continue this. Tenebrae. Can I just create a Tenebrae crystal? Am I just missing something? Okay, I guess I did get my alchemy theory in that, so I'll just complete that. Now it's telling me how to make things out of thalmium, which is good. I think this is like mod progress that's still being worked on. Metal purification, I need another alchemy theory to get to that. I need to make a magic tallow, so I just need 1 ingus and a thing. So what's got ingus? And that's Victus. I assume my torch does, yeah. So I could easily just do that. It's kind of hard to stop doing this once you get going. Okay, magic tallow. So what I did there was I created magic tallow out of a zombie. Now this one I would do air and bestia to get to a leather. So we'll see if that becomes productive. Go ahead and complete that. Ooh, I can do a slime ball. I can double slime balls. That's cool. And I can double ink sacs and double glowstone. That's really nice. Double gunpowder. And what is that? Tallow candles. So I just need 2 tallow and a string, and I can actually color them. Two tallow and a string. Okay. So should I do that real quick? And borrow this. So the easiest way to do this is probably just go like this. And just go like this. Okay, we've got 5 tallow. And then I guess I'll try making one into a candle. And there we go, we got 3 candles. I'm not sure how... I feel like that the... Actually, no, these are fine. I was going to say, I think there was another mod that had really bad candles, but these are the good ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and put Thalmcraft stuff away. These are my miscellaneous crystals down here. Okay, so that's good. Could use that tallow later for a golem. Okay, so, gosh. Let me put my saddle and horse armor away. Okay. I hate to keep getting distracted with all this, but it's kind of fun. It wants me to make all those things, I guess. So I'm making progress, that's the point. Okay, I can do this one now. I need to discover machina. Do I do that through scanning machines? What's a good machine to scan? Like a fence gate? I think I already studied fence gates. Looks like a machine, like a... How about the anvil? Can I... That do it? No. I've learned much. One more. I need a tool that will allow me to see the unseen and ease my journey of discovery. They'll also make mention of a set of goggles commonly used by thaumaturgists for just the purpose. Okay, so I guess I need machina. So can I, like, scan that? Yes, I can. Okay, is that going to give me what I need? No, I don't even know what that... It's so hard to know what that gave me. How about... What if I did this? And that? And that? I don't even know what that gave me. That was pretty productive, though, whatever it was. I don't know. It seems like I'm getting little things like this. Okay, so I have elementum, and basically just put coal with those in it, and you get this better fuel source, so I should keep that in mind. Might do that at some point. Could do Essentia smelting. Primal Essentia. By subjecting these crystal, destructive system, I should be able to determine how... So do I just throw one of each into the thing? Let's try that. This is basically experimental thumb crafting with Josyph. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Oh, I guess I have to hold them. So that was a waste. I think that's what it means. I have to consume them when I open the book. So let's try that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's what that means when I... Ooh, wow, look at all... You have to get a whole bunch of them. So I got a little progress there. I don't know about that one. I think I need another theory to go along with that one. This one I think I just need to... Do I just need to hold an ink sac, glowstone, slime ball, and gunpowder? Easy way to find out. And it'll consume them, but that's okay. Nope, that's not what I need. I have to craft them. I have to use the processes, so that's going to be a little bit more involved, so that's okay. I'll save that for another time. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now... I made really good progress on Thaumcraft here, obviously. But I think what I probably should do... Let me breed my horses quick. Why isn't that working? Did I forget how to make a golden carrot? Oh, it's nuggets. Okay. That's nice. Okay, so let's try this again. There we go. Probably should just do that for all my carrots, actually. It's a really good food source for me. It's a little bit expensive over time, though. Okay, so we're being attacked. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oops, feed that guy. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. How do you... Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to... We'll have to resume this in a second. Don't horses breed with golden carrots? Or am I, like, referring to, like, a version of Minecraft from, like, 20 years ago? I'm concerned about the saplings. Okay, so I'm kind of assuming that the barbarians are coming from the same direction they came in last time. And I'm not too worried about them killing my guys since it is nighttime. They're probably safe in their beds. the last time they came from yonder. Yeah, safe in bed. Theoretically, possibly somebody in there. Maybe that house is unoccupied. There's my delivery man. Why are you still awake? Are you going to bed? Hope you're going to bed. Somebody's safe in there. And so the barbarians came up from here last time. And I don't see any sign of them here. One thing I can say, yeah, he's going to bed, is that they don't go away until you kill them. So it's not like they just despawn. They wouldn't be down there, I doubt. I'm more worried about the Endermen in some ways than I am about the barbarians, but I think we're safe over here. I don't see any sign of them down here. So let's try the other side of town. And then I will very, very preliminarily begin galacticraft. I think I gotta chill on the Thaumcraft for now. I might go ahead and do the things we've already done in Thaumcraft. I just want to be careful about doing new things. Okay, so another area they could potentially attack would be down from here. There's a husk, but not a barbarian. Don't see any barbarians down here. I do have a guy down there. They do sleep in their houses. I'm really excited to see how this colony develops. Oh, and we're making good progress on both of those. So that's good to see. Builders are probably stuck right now. Okay, so the other possible area where they could be attacking from, I would think, would be over here. You know, this terrain lends itself to some really unusual possible attacks. So I don't know where they're coming from. I don't see anybody. I don't see any sign of an attack. This is where the tower is going to be, so eventually this area will be semi-secure from the townsfolk themselves. Yep, I just don't see anybody. Definitely need to secure this area better. Somebody sleeping in here? Yeah. Well, what I could do is I could go to bed and see if they pop out in the morning. Maybe they'll start chasing somebody. What I'm most interested in is where they're coming from. I think what's probably occurring is the terrain is so difficult for them to navigate through that they're not really having an effective attack. So let's chance it, go to bed. Now we'll know if we're good based upon getting a message about somebody dying. Now if somebody dies, that means the barbarians were successful. Let me just kind of come up here to a generally good vantage point. Look over here. Don't see anything out of the ordinary there. I see my citizens coming out. They got the miner last time, and you really want to try to avoid letting people die.
I'm going to do my best work for you.
Try to avoid letting people die because they lose their experience and become less effective.
My husband says I eat too much. I'm lacking some resources for that building. What can I do for you?
There.
If you say so.
Okay, keep going. Checking over here for the barbarians. Maybe that warning is just that they're still a ways off and they come the next day or something. I don't know. They keep tweaking this mod a little bit, and the last time I built, as you know from my other playthrough on the survival island, they just kind of showed up and pretty much right away my guards bopped him. I just don't see him anywhere. I don't see any... Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Okay, so this guy came from...
I'll be back.
Alright. What did I get? Just a stone sword? Okay. Maybe I should put like a cactus wall. Who knows, maybe that'll deter them a little. It seems like last time it was over there, but maybe they just went up there and went over there to kill my miner. This time they came from like over here, so I gotta... Maybe they just came down here. Either way, that's good intelligence. Definitely need a tower somewhere over here. Okay, let me look up horse breeding. Okay, so horses, and of course the internet crashed on me. God, I don't know why. Maybe I have like a background program running that's not showing up. Yeah, no, not really. Minecraft is currently using 8.6 gig, and that's about as much as it's going to let it use. I probably should just tamp down that a little bit. But anyway, let me try this again. Maybe Chrome was just, you know, lingering. Okay, horse breeding. Golden apple, golden carrot will activate love mode. Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing it right. I'm just... Something's not quite going right. Because I would just right click on the horse with the food. Maybe I need to take their saddles off and stuff. Maybe that's what I should do anyway. Okay. So now they're naked. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. Alright, there we go. And it's just another little fella. Same as his dad. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we might keep experimenting with that, but that's good to know that we have the ability to produce horses now. Something that I really haven't done a lot of in the past. Let's do that. Okay, and then finally, let's do some galacticraft. So what we need is the NASA workbench. So I need a wafer. How do I do it? We need a circuit fabricator. Circuit fabricator. How do I do a circuit fabricator? I always forget exactly how to start this. Okay, we need aluminum wire, buttons, aluminum ingots, redstone torch. So how do I do aluminum wire? It's aluminum ingots. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 aluminum ingots total. So let's get that going real quick. Tons of aluminum, so that's a good thing. I've got 3 and then some stacks of it. Probably should have been smelting this anyway. Go ahead and make some more bricks, why not? Okay, so that's cooking, and then let's grab that wool. Okay, that's... Doesn't matter what color the wool is, I guess. A very multicolored system here. And then let's get some buttons. Yeah. Okay. Redstone torch. Okay. And let's put the saddle stuff away. Okay, and then let's get rid of that. lever. Okay, so lever is just like so. Okay, so that should be it, and then I'll wait for that. Just about done. Put this back, I guess. Okay. So then what we do is we will simply make 2 of these. Oh, actually, we might not need to make that many, but we already started. We might as well finish what we're doing. I need 1 more wool. Just kind of using up all this wool here. There's a delivery man in the background. Very nice. Okay. So there's our wire. And then let's put this back in there. Okay. So, with that, I think it was... Let me see if I can remember. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. 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 What was in the middle? Furnace. Okay, of course. I forgot. So... Try this again. Ah, shit. Okay, there we go. I know I'm going to need those aluminum wires anyway. Let's see here. Okay, aluminum ingots. Is that it? Okay, circuit fabricator. Excellent, excellent. Definitely need to start thinking about building my tower. You know, maybe I should just start the foundations of that, just so I can kind of do some off-screen. So we need diamond, and we need battery, and stuff like that. So in order to actually make the wafer, I need to start building a power source. So if I go to galacticraft, let me just send a quick text message. Hang on 1 second, guys. Let me also send 1 more to somebody. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so galacticraft, as you've been sitting here looking at these. So what we got to do is find power source. So we could do solar power for sure. Except I think I want to do a furnace or whatever, an engine, coal. Can I just do coal? Coal generator, okay. So, yeah, nice and easy. 3 copper ingots is what I need for that. So I'll make a stack of copper ingots. I always forget exactly how this goes, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it doesn't matter if you use different mods, copper, theoretically. Okay, we have plenty of charcoal coming in here. Keep making some more there. Okay. So, once we get 3 of these, I'll grab them. And then what else do we need? Iron and aluminum wire. Okay, got it. And another furnace, okay. Okay, furnace. Wire. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's grab those. Grab the rest in a second. And then we'll go like so. And that one. And that. And I need more iron, okay. That bastard. Okay, sorry, kind of inefficient the way I'm doing this, but we got it. Okay. So now we have the coal generator. So the coal generator will generate electricity for us. And if I just grab some coal, that'll be fine. Now, I'm going to move these at some point. But for now, I'm just going to put them like this. And yeah, okay. Can I... Okay, actually, need to redo this. Okay, so this can go here. Need more torches. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll connect it up. Can I just, could have sworn it was on the other side a second ago. You know what? Probably better to just fix it now. Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna put it right on, oh shit. On the edge. Hang on, guys. Okay, so, sorry about that. I'm gonna move this back a little ways from the edge because I know I'm gonna fall off if I don't. So let's just put it here for now. Circuit fabricator. Check. Coal generator. Check. Coal generator Mark II. Check. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. And we'll go ahead and stick the aluminum connector there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is if I put coal in here, I think I can also put a lever on that. Okay. So I put some levers down. I should be able to deactivate that. Can I just put it right here? I don't know if that's how that works. We'll have to see. So we got a full energy there. That's fine. Theoretically, that won't continue to burn. I hope. We will have to see. Okay. Either way, I better use up that power. So then we get, we need lapis, redstone, a diamond. Let's grab, I think it's all over here actually. Lapis, redstone, diamond. Okay. Let's see if that gives us what we want. Okay, so I'm just going to throw this in here. Wait a minute, that's silicone. I need silicone, okay. So let me grab the silicone. Okay, so going back, I need to figure out how to do certain wafers. So if I do wafer, I have basic wafer with redstone torch up there. And I have the advanced wafer, which is a redstone repeater. And I do need that at some point, but let's start with the basics. Oh, and I can do a solar panel as well. Let's do a solar panel. I have the ingredients for that. Because I do need those. And then I will also do a redstone torch. Okay, so that was that. Alright, and I need more diamonds. Unfortunately, this is a somewhat expensive mod. But that's why we have some extra diamonds. I'm probably gonna want to go find more. Alright, we'll see if we can get some basic wafers. Now, how do I build that? So I need to start getting a lot of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna give me 3. 3. That's 6 of those, which is how many I need for that. Okay, so that's cool. And I do need an advanced wafer. Okay, so I need a redstone repeater. So redstone repeater, if I remember correctly, is just that. And grab a couple of those. Okay, so I think I just do this. And then I go like this. I like how they changed it so you don't lose your object in your hand. Okay. Redstone repeater. Let's go ahead and make that one. So what we need to do is another diamond here, and then I'll do another lapis one. Because this thing leads to, so I get 9 of those, which means I get 3 of these. 3 times 2 is what its output is. Ends up with 6, and 6 is what I need for one of these guys, and one of those is all I need. So actually, I'm probably okay with just that. Okay. I feel like I should do more though, so let's do at least one more. I probably should do another advanced thing and a basic thing. So I'm just going to use up a few of these just to get a nice working collection of everything that I need. So let's make a couple more redstone torches. Okay, and then I'll do a couple. I'll do at least one repeater. Might as well do 2. Okay, so that should be fine. Okay, so let's use up all of these ingredients over here and make wafers. So we excuse me. We're out of coal, so I probably need some more coal over here too, because it looks like we're going to need a little bit more oomph. Fortunately, this thing works pretty well. This is how you start, basically, is you start making wafers and components. Okay, so let's throw that in there. That should re-energize here in a second. There we go. And so that should start to do that. Okay. I need more aluminum, probably. So let's make some more aluminum cables. Grab those coppers. Okay, and then I'll need more wool for sure. Let's see if I can just stick to white. It's easier to store. I think I got a light gray in there as well. Hard to tell sometimes with the lighting, the color there. Okay. That's good. Okay, so yeah, that'll be fine. Actually, I could use 3 more. One more. Just want it to pop out for me. There we go. Okay. So let's get rid of some of these. Like so. And then I'll also put those away. And there we go. One more in there. Okay, so we'll go like that. Okay. Plenty of aluminum now. Although I could use more probably. So let's get another batch cooking just so for future. Ran low and coal on that one. Okay. Yeah, definitely we need to get these in there. Okay. So we do have those, and then I'll finish off with that. 1, 2, 3. And I'll have 1 diamond left over. Man, that's not very much. I definitely need to go diamond hunting. Why? Oh, we need redstone. And I need to eat. So this is like foundation level galacticraft. We are only using our circuit fabricator and our coal generator to generate components that we're going to need in the future. Boy, that's an interesting graphic. Kind of intimidating. Probably going to go ahead and end the episode here in just a second. You know, I think I'll do one more late this one. Yeah, that's right. Okay, perfect. Maze wafer. I wonder what that is. Last one. Oh, gotta take those out. Alright, so that should do it. And then that's out. Okay, perfect. Actually, the energy level is going to be about perfect. I do need to put a battery. I do need a battery. Can I build a battery? How do I do a battery? Let's see about battery. So we have the battery, then we have better batteries. Well, I guess I have to do that one. So I need compressed 10, and so I need to use the compressor to get compressed 10. We don't have a compressor yet, and that's okay. We're going to build it next time. Let's build a chest dedicated to galacticraft. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do before I end the episode is just put the very, very basic foundations of our tower. So there's our galacticraft chest. We're going to put our wafers in there. Sorry about the apples. Solar panels and aluminum. I'll just put this metal over here as well. Okay, so that's probably okay. I guess no, I'll keep that. Alright. So we're making good progress there. Sorry, I haven't checked the chat in a while. Let me just double check. Yep, nobody's chatting, as usual. Okay. Yeah, fuck you too, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I guess I'll put these in here. Oh, wool. Wool's gonna go up here. I'm putting, like, random objects in here. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Okay. So I feel mildly comfortable with that. Okay. So I've been trying to think what blocks I should use for the tower, and I'm thinking maybe a combination of granite and polished granite. So something like this might be kind of cool for part of it. And then the other part, I mean, could always do andesite as well, but then I was thinking a couple of different options would be to play with terracotta some, to do some of that with the bricks, which is what most people end up doing anyway. And, you know, you've got your andesite that I could mix in as well, which is pretty common actually as well. So I really think that granite is looking pretty good, at least for an initial kind of baseline thing. Maybe I'll add some decorations to it and stuff. But one thing that concerns me about granite is the inability for you to make granite stairs. So what would be a good stair substitute for granite? Whoops, I don't know what happened there. Okay. So a good stair substitute for granite. Ooh, Mars cobblestone, that's neat. Cocobolo. Giant sequoia. The other one that's pretty effective could be the red sandstone or the netherrack. Let me try netherrack. Nether brick. So let me cook up a thing of that. Oops. Where do we go? Here. And while that's cooking, how much do I have? I only have 16. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to just do the very basics here. Just get literally the first level. I'm gonna have to go get some more granite. I think I have some up in the warehouse. So anyway, I was thinking the basic design, I'd put one tower smaller over here, and then one bigger tower right around here like that. And so if I'm going to start that, I probably want to make some sort of circular pattern. In fact, what I probably should do Minecraft circle generator. So if I want to do like a let's try to figure out what the width is going to be. So let's start with the big tower. So I can basically make it this big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and let's just do 20. Okay, so if we do 20, and what I did there was I used this website that just generates a pixel circle. So you want to find your midpoint. This is going to be a 2-door entry, so it's even number, not odd. Do I want to do odd? Should I just do 21? That way I have that middle. Yeah, let's do that. I think I like that better. I was trying to think arcane infusion at the top or whatever. I can yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do 21. So that means 7. I need to find the edge and put 7. And what I'll do is I'll just put this I'll put this up above so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So that we are not going to get anywhere close to completing this shape, but we are going to start it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's call that 6 and call that 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 is the middle. Is that a pretty good middle? So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's this one. Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's this one right here, this last bookshelf level. That's going to be the edge of the tower. I will have to move my bookshelf and that as well. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I like that. There's even vines on the bookshelf. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so that's the middle. 1, 2, and let me just do this with the bookshelves. Sorry, bookshelves. Okay, so that's 3. I'll just have to move that over 1, basically. Hate moving bookshelves because you have to use up the wood. That's okay. I'll do that later. Okay, so then we do 1, 2, and 3 on that side. So we now have 7 here. Okay, so that's 7. And then it goes down 1. And this one will go like that. And then it goes 3 along that. So 1, 2, and 3. And then it goes 2. So down 1 and over 1. And then it does 2 again. Down 1 and over 1 again it would be. Okay. So we're getting the process started. I'm just going to go for a straight up circle. We will embellish it later. Boy, he's getting a lot of birch. Kind of want him to move more towards oak. Well, anyway, I am going to have to get going. Meant to get going an hour ago, sorry. What I'll do is I will see if I have any granite, and I'll just try to get the circle outlined, and then I will work on height later. Yes, we have plenty of granite. Now I'm just going to do polished for now. I'm definitely going to mix in some unpolished. In fact, well, I'll mix it in later. But for now I'm just going to try this, just get the basic shape. Been meaning to do this for many episodes now. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had a chicken. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought that candle was a chicken. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, perfect. So this one's going to be the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that one. And then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, etc. Okay, and that's the pattern. So it's basically 3 and then 2 until you get to the other side's 3. If that makes sense. I'll just do it. Okay. 7, 3, 2. I might have to. Let's take a snooze so we don't run into enemies. I'm gonna have to redo the torches, obviously. Alright, so where were we? So that's 7 there. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so let's see if we can get these to join up. 2, 1. I think that's it. Yep. Perfect. So that is our circle, and that's how we go. Oops. I guess I'm doing 2. Wait, so that's 7, 3, and that's 2 there. So I'm starting my second height level here. I'll just get rid of these. Okay. If I had the silk touch axe, it would be a little bit nicer, but that's okay. And then I get rid of that as well. I will rebuild the library. That one's going to be a little more tricky to get rid of. I think I'd try to keep the crucible intact for now. And maybe I can just fill in the floor with these. Because that's going to be fine there. Okay, so I guess what I'll just do is this. Okay. And then if I go like that, and then let's get the center one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then there. Okay. Oops. So let's see if I got this right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I gotta get rid of those. I don't mind a little edge, a little cliff hanging over on the side. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna just build this up to the same level all the way around now. And I'll put maybe just like a small door in the front. I'll leave that for now, because I definitely want that to come into the tower. And the tower is also definitely going to have a downstairs as well. It's just to do it over the arch is a little tricky. Okay, so I'm going to leave that as a door for now. Okay. So that's fine. We might make other... Oops, that's an apple. Other doors later. Okay. So there's that, and then we'll connect it up over here. So... just like that. Perfect. Okay, there's our little circle, and maybe I should make this a door as well. Hey, I could make this into a more shapely library, or netherwort farm, by simply filling in these gaps over here. Do I have more terracotta? I do. Perfect. we will have to continue to work on the individual things in our library. But that is going to do it for that one. And let me just kind of go downstairs and make sure it kind of looks okay. Put my plants away. Okay. So if I head down here, I'm just curious what it's going to look like. Yeah, that's... Maybe I should have made it just a little bit farther over, but, you know, honestly, I do kind of like it. I do kind of like it. I think that's gonna work fine. Maybe if I put a little bit more curvature down here, because the physics problem is obvious. If I have this massive tower going up, it's pretty stable. It's pretty stable. Maybe if I just embellish that a little bit, I think that's gonna be fine. And then the other tower is gonna be over here, and that one's kind of dependent more on that part of the arch. So let's continue with that. Just check on it from over here. By the way, this is where I captured my other villager, zombie villager. I made a little villager capture station. I don't think I showed you guys this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll be fine. Looks a little bit less structurally sound from there because the middle is that block there. But I think it's fine. That one will be good. Okay, so I put another villager in here, I believe. Let's see if I can just show you. And he's gone. He is disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. He was right in there, and now he's gone. I guess I will have to get another one. Maybe I'll try to keep him in the same place as the other one. You know, I remember when I first saw that guy that I made here, and he was like walking around the desert, so I lured him over there, and I pushed him in there, and I locked him in, and I guess he died or something. I have no idea what happened to him. I just hope my other guy doesn't die. It'd be cool if he was like wandering around in the desert or something. But I don't. The only way he can get out is through death. So let's check on our ender lilies. Okay, that one was ready. That one's ready. That one's ready. Nice. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let's. How big should the smaller tower be? 11? Maybe 9? Let's try 9. Okay, so 5, 2, and 5. Okay. So you really get used to these pixelated patterns. If I want to do 9, it has to be 5 on the edge. I'm gonna start getting used to this. Maybe I should move this over 1 or 2. I'll think about that. Wouldn't be hard. I'd just move it. Could do that off camera. But if I do 1 here, it should probably be like right about. Fuck be. I don't know. Let's just get. I think I want it like all the way up to the end though. So if I do 1, 2, 3. What if I did something like this? 4, 5. 1, 2. So 5, 1, and then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and edge. So I'd literally be making it there, which would probably be alright. Because I'm going to connect them high above in the sky. So if I do that, and then it would be like this. And might as well get those out of the way. Okay, and then let's go back to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there. Okay, so that's the circle. Done. let's do this. This one's gonna be the most treacherous of all. One. Maybe I should move it over a little. No, it's already sticking out over there. Let me just get rid of these. Okay, so that's good on that. And then get those. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's gonna be all the way off here, right there. Okay. Well, I could at least do this. But boy, that's a pretty precarious looking thing. Okay, well that's the basic shape of the tower. So just kind of filling it in a little so I can see what it looks like from below. Maybe I should make them different colors. Oops. I definitely need to redo the lighting now, but let me take a look at what that looks like from below. With the one possibility that I might just move that first tower that direction 1 or 2 blocks. Did I put my bed? Okay, let's put the bed here. Okay, so with that, let's just take, and this is the absolute last thing we're going to do on this episode. We're running way long. I want to see how this outer tower looks, because that one is kind of the more precarious one. I really think it's going to look good. Yeah, 9 is a good size for it too, I think. Maybe I should just expand that one that direction. Maybe I should make it like a 23 and move it, do all of the change in that direction. Because I don't mind that so much, that wall and whatnot. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think that's going to look fine. I might need to shore up again with some organic custom work on the arch. But, you know, the truth is I think that's about as good as we could do for a 9 wide tower on top of the arch. So I think that's good. I think that's a good start. I'll work on that off camera some, but I think that's going to be a good start. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on the live stream,